Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling arthritis pain head-on. But here's the twist. We're doing it without ever opening the medicine cabinet. We're going to build a powerful toolkit of non-drug strategies to help you get back in the driver's seat. So if you're living with the daily grind of joint pain and stiffness, you are absolutely in the right place. Together, right now, we're going to build a practical, hands-on toolkit filled with options that can genuinely improve your quality of life.
We're going to approach this with a simple step-by-step model. Think of it like we're building something together. We'll start with the foundational stuff, the easy, accessible things you can literally start doing today. And from there, we'll just keep adding layers.
All right, let's grab our very first tools. These are the cornerstones of your entire kit. Temperature therapy. I know it sounds basic, but it's simple, it's cheap, and when you use it the right way, wow, is it effective.
Okay, so here's the most important thing to get right off the bat. Heat and cold are not interchangeable. They do completely different jobs. Heat is your best friend for relaxing those tight, achy muscles and loosening up stiff joints. Think first thing in the morning. Cold, on the other hand, is what you grab when things are swollen and inflamed, because it helps narrow those blood vessels. And rheumatologist Dr. Rochelle Rosian from the Cleveland Clinic just sums it up perfectly. A simple way to remember it: heat to get you going and ice to cool things down after. Each one has a very specific and very valuable job in your day-to-day pain management. But, and this is a big but, you've got to be safe. It doesn't matter if it's a high-tech heating pad or a good old bag of frozen peas, the rules are exactly the same. Never, ever put it directly on your skin. Always wrap it in a towel, and stick to about 20 minutes at a time. That's the sweet spot to get the benefits without risking any skin damage. Okay, so once you've got heat and cold down, it's time to add the next incredible tool to our kit. And this one might surprise you. It's movement. Now, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. Wait, isn't exercise going to make my pain worse? And that fear is totally understandable. But the science on this is crystal clear. The right kind of movement is literally medicine for your joints. The key phrase here is low impact. We're talking about strengthening the muscles that support your joints without all that jarring and pounding. Let's start with the absolute easiest one, just walking. It doesn't cost a thing, you can do it almost anywhere, and the research shows it doesn't just help your bones, it's great for your heart, helps you sleep better, and can even give your mood a serious boost. Now, if you can get to a pool, swimming is, well, it's a game changer. The water supports your body, right? So you get this amazing full body workout that builds strength, but without any of the impact you'd get from pounding on pavement. And then you've got Tai Chi. People call this meditation in motion, and for good reason. It's this incredible combination of slow, flowing movements and mindfulness. Study after study has shown it's amazing for improving your balance and dialing down pain, especially for older adults. And look at this. The benefits go way beyond just your joints. We're talking about a stronger heart, a clearer mind, and holding on to your independence. It's really about building a more resilient you from the inside out. And here's where it all starts to click together. This is how you use the tools in your kit like a pro. Use a little heat therapy, that's tool number 1, to warm up and loosen your muscles before you exercise. Then, when you're done, grab a cold pack to cool things down and head off any potential soreness. See? It's a system. All right, let's move on to our third layer. We're going to venture into a place that can feel, well, a little overwhelming and pretty confusing for a lot of people: the supplement aisle. I mean, it's a fair question, right? You walk in and there are just rows and rows of bottles, all making these huge promises. So let's just cut through all that noise and focus on a couple of the options that actually have some solid research behind them. Okay, let's look at what the science says. Take curcumin. That's the active stuff in turmeric. It's a really potent anti-inflammatory that actually works by blocking some of the same enzymes that cause inflammation, which is kind of how some medications work too. And what about fish oil? Those omega-3s get converted by your own body into powerful natural anti-inflammatory chemicals that can help with stiffness and swelling. Okay, stop. I need you to really hear this because it is, without a doubt, the most important point in this whole section. Just because something says natural on the bottle does not mean it's risk-free. Supplements can seriously interact with other medications like blood thinners, and they just aren't right for everyone. Talking to your doctor before you start taking anything new is absolutely non-negotiable. So we have our tools, right? We have temperature therapy, we have low-impact movement, and we have some potential supplements to discuss.
So what's the final step? It's pulling it all together into a plan that actually works for you. And it really does come back to that simple stepped care model. You build your plan layer by layer. You start with the daily basics, using heat and cold whenever you need them. Then you work on making low-impact exercise a consistent part of your routine. And finally, only after that, you have that informed, smart conversation with your doctor about whether a supplement makes sense for you.
You know, the key takeaway here is that there's no single magic bullet. There just isn't. The most effective pain management uses a combination of these different strategies. It's all about experimenting and finding the unique mix of tools that fits your body and your lifestyle. And then, here's the hard part, sticking with it consistently.
So, as we wrap things up, I'm going to flip the question back to you. After everything we've talked about, looking at this whole toolkit we've just built together, what is the first tool you're going to pick up? What's one small step you can take today to start building your own personal plan? Because your journey really does start with picking up that very first tool.